What is up, guys? It is Julian from YouTube Bear, bringing you guys another video. Now, last summer, last summer, I did a video where I showed you my broken phone collection, because as you know, I have a lot of phones, or had a lot of phones, in the last year or two. And since then, I really haven't done an update on that, and that's kind of what I wanted to do in this video, so let's get started. This is a whole lot of them. We've grown a couple since our last collection look at, if you were there for that video. I'm going to go over them one by one and clear the space, and we'll start going on them one by one. And then I have one special phone that I think I might have put in the last video, I don't really know, but we all know it's a real OG. So let's get started. Alright guys, and to get started, we have kind of just the, I guess, clump pile is what you would call it, of just different types of phones. I mean, see right here, we even have an iPhone right here in the you know, just mess of different screen pieces and stuff. These are just past phones that really just didn't make it as a whole. But so let's get started with actual phones now. And the first phone up is just a miscellaneous Hawaii phone, Huawei. Yeah, that's it. Huawei phone that I got from T-Mobile. I don't even remember what the model number was. It was just a phone that I needed, that I just went to the store and picked up. Oh, right here. I actually have a piece to it, just chilling right here. It is the T-Mobile Prism 2. That is what it is. Look that up. But that was this phone. It actually saw an unfortunate death from anger, but it was part of my phone collection. We got a little sneak preview of another phone, I think, coming into the picture or something. What is it? Yeah, that was from the miscellaneous pile. I just didn't push it aside more. But yeah, we have another phone to get to, so let's get to that one. And alright guys, the next one on our list is the Motorola Atrix HD, I believe this one is. The Atrix HD was one of my first smartphones that I had. It was a pretty good phone. It served me pretty well, honestly. It saw an untimely death. It just says it charges now, but it will not power on for the life of me. I'm assuming there's something up with the LCD, or I don't know. I just can't figure out what's wrong with this phone other than the screen looks absolutely atrocious. And Mitchell's home.
What up, boy?
This is day 2 I've been recording that Mitchell just comes in and swoops in the video, but that's okay because it's alright. I don't know. Alright guys, and this phone is it's literally just some random LG phone. I don't remember what the model number for this phone was. I'm sorry, guys. You can hate me down in the comments. You can dislike the video if it wasn't good. But yeah, it really, I don't remember the model number for this one. But it was a good phone. This one actually, I remember breaking though. I broke this one when I was in gym class in, I want to say 10th grade. 10th grade. That's when I did it. I smashed it off a floor, I believe. I think that's what I did. But yeah, I smashed it real good. Alright guys, and this one is actually the OG Moto G. I'm talking 2013. That's when this phone made its prime era, but I had it, and it's seen its better days, honestly. This phone suffered an unfortunate fate, and I had another Moto G, honestly. I can't remember what happened to that phone. My other Moto G that I had for a small time. I don't know if I ended up returning it or if I sold it, but I had 2 Moto Gs, 2 2013 Moto Gs. And I cannot for the life of me remember what I did with the other one. Or is this the other one? The world may never know. And next up on our list, we have the HTC Desire. I want to say 510. I want to say this is a 510. The 510 was a pretty cool phone. It was slow and it didn't have flash. It wasn't super slow. It was moderately fast. The camera was terrible, but I've seen worse. But the only thing that really made me hate this phone is it did not have a flash. It didn't, if I was correct. I don't think it had upgradable storage. Oh, it did have upgradable storage. There was another gripe I had against this phone. Maybe it was the display. I don't know. The display might have been, yeah, I don't know. But it was a good phone, but I had a couple gripes about it. Oh, yes, it was the fact that it said it had advertised boom sound speakers, but there were no boom sound speakers. That was the main gripe I had about it. And next up on our list, we have the HTC Desire. Shit, I want to say 610. 612. That's what it is. It's 612. This phone really, honestly, is not a popular phone, but it has everything it needs to be a popular phone. It's a mid-range smartphone, but the thing about it is it's absolutely gorgeous. It has like almost like a glass back finish, and I love this phone. It was a pretty good phone, and honestly, I might bring it back from the dead and fix the screen, because all these phones, for the most part, other than the Atrix HD, are functioning smartphones. But this one especially, I really liked it. It was good all around. It even had the boom sound speakers. It had a pretty good camera. It had decent specs, and it had a 720p screen. And honestly, it could have been mistaken for 1080, but it was 720p. No gripes really with this phone. Like, honestly, I had friends tell me that it looked like their HTC One screen-ish. You could definitely see the difference, but it was not to the point where some other mid-range price smartphones were. But let's get to the next one. And the next one has no back cover for a reason. As you may note, this is a Samsung Galaxy Note 5. And just recently, I broke one of my prettiest phones. And in search of, to get a better phone, I actually ordered an HTC One M8. And I had that for a couple weeks, but it was just bad quality. It was not the phone itself. The HTC One M8 was a good phone, but they just sent me a bad quality phone. And instead, I honestly ended up going with that in between that time period. I ended up going with the S5, and that's currently what I have right now. And I like to interchange the back sometimes. Gives my case personality, I guess, because my case has a clear back. So I take them and swap them sometimes. But this was my other S5 that I had a while ago. But this one actually broke on an accident, and I didn't have the money at the time to buy another one. It's just fucking, I can still get glass shards from it, but the fingerprint sensor's just gone. I think I still have the battery somewhere, and I can't find it for the life of me because I wanted to use it for my S5 now. I knew it would come in handy at some point. And now, guys, we have this LG Nexus 5. Feels weird to say because I always thought this phone would, stay nice and I'd keep it. But it's not as bad as you think, actually. Honestly, it's probably hard for you to even see the cracks, but they're there. This phone's very fixable. It's honestly a well taken care of phone. It just needs a little love on the screen. But I've been too lazy to do it, and the screen I ordered was not high quality. So I almost didn't get this to work. I almost screwed up the gluing process, so my confidence in actually being able to do it was kind of hindered. And I know I can do it, so I'm going to, at some point, fix this Nexus 5 and get it back up, because it's first up to date to get Android updates, even up, honestly, I think to Nougat too, honestly. It's still a pretty relevant phone. It's just got a new, bigger brother, the 5X. But, yeah, this phone meant a lot to me, and it broke, but at some point, I think I'm going to get it fixed. Or if I don't, I'll probably end up doing it myself. You guys can check out the first time I fixed this guy, but it's re-entered its former state in the graveyard. But now, actually, let's start getting onto the phones that you came here for, which are the new additions. These are the new additions to my collection, if this one wasn't already in my collection in the last one. So let's get started with those. And next onto this list is my LG G3. Yeah. My G3 suffered a awful loss, and then when I exchanged the screen once, it didn't work, even when I put the brand new screen on it. The screen they sent me was a bum, so I ended up buying another phone right after that and just leaving this for a project. And it still has a battery in it and everything, and it's gonna get fixed at some point, but I don't know when. But yeah, it just needs a little love, see? No. And next up, is that deja vu? No, but seriously, this is honestly one of the prettiest phones I've ever owned. Honestly, this phone right here is probably the prettiest phone I've ever owned. It's honestly just beautiful. I love the red color, and it's just really pretty. And I tried to simulate that when I bought my red M8. This was the phone that I lost, and I ended up upgrading the M8. And I tried buying the M8, and the M8 was also really pretty. But there's just something about the way this shines and how that I think I'm in love with the fact that the button's on the back. I don't really know, but I got used to turning it on and off like that. I really kind of miss it, but my S5 serves me fine. But that's honestly why I made this video, because I have a fear that my S5 may be joining my broken phone pile. Not actually broken, but you know, not able to work. But funny thing about this one, when you flip it to the side, you'll reveal there's no actual damage. Or is there? If I can get it in the right light, you might be able to see the tiny, tiny little hairline crack that there actually is on the screen. But it's there. It's like right there. And you're gonna even say, well, that shouldn't really do anything. Does that really count as broken? Why did you need to upgrade from that phone? But watch this. Yeah, see, it powers on and everything, and that's all good. But yeah, let's just wait. Let's try and use this phone. And I know some of you techies already there know what's going down, what kind of damages this phone has already sustained. Oh, and I really love the rainbow LED. My phone has a rainbow LED on it now. It's just with LGs, you could customize it, and sometimes you could just go crazy with it. It was actually pretty cool. But yeah, see, if you could see the display on here, it seems to work. What's the problem here, Julian? This phone's not broken. What's wrong with this phone, Julian? You ask. Well, if I try to use certain parts of the phone, they just will not work. Like, yeah, let me see here. Let me go to Google and try and use a keyboard. Certain parts of the screen just don't work. Like right here, see the response there? There's just none, and it basically renders the phone useless, because certain parts of the screen are just completely dead, and it's really hard to find which ones, and it makes, you know, using the phone a disaster. It can still be used, but it's broken. It does not function properly. Like the scrolling, you can see this isn't a G3. It performs much faster than this. The screen is, certain parts of it are dead, like right there. Like I can't. Did I mention HTC? HTC? I had an M8, didn't I? Still part of the One series. This one was the HTC Mini that I ordered a while ago that I just had, but there's a certain reason this one is here in the video, because it's broken. As you can see right there, it is definitely broken, but it's still in use today. It has actually been used in some of my previous videos. I think it was used in my Samsung Gear VR video, and in some of the videos. And actually, I think my G3 was too, because they're still useful camcorders. The cameras on them still work, and I can still retrieve data off of them. But this one has a funny story, so let's get this one booted up. Alright guys, and as you'll see, this phone is actually a fully functioning phone. It's fully functional. There's no dead spots in the home screen. I actually used this phone for a small time when I didn't have a phone before I got my S5, when I was, you know, saving up checks and stuff. It's a fully functional phone. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just got that huge crack in the screen there, as you'll see. But yeah, that'll be the same. That's actually the same story for the next phone. But speaking of it, let's get to it. Alright guys, and you may be wondering the same case for this phone. Where's the crack? It looks fine, or some of you may have spotted it because you're really good at those things. You guys, you know, sit there and where's Waldo all the time, you know. But if we take a deeper look at the dust off this guy, you'll see that the crack is actually just under the screen, like that. You can see it. It's a crack, but there's actually nothing wrong with the phone. It's dead right now, or I'd power it up, but it actually, there's nothing wrong with it. If you guys want me to unplug the camera, I can actually show you. Give it a second. There you go. Works just fine. And the touchscreen works all the same. Because that crack isn't actually really even that part of the phone. It's just kind of the corner. So it really doesn't inhibit it. It's just an older phone that I don't really use. But it's technically still broken. Oh, it's got some charge in it. Thought it was dead. But, yeah. That's that. Now, to the real OG. And this phone right here is the real OG. This is my first phone ever. This was the first phone that I ever had. And this is the Samsung Rant, I believe. It's either the Rant or the Rant 2. I think it's the Rant. Yeah. And it's just got that slider keyboard. It's a keyboard phone. The phone no longer works. The screen's all fucked up. I was in like 6th grade and I absolutely devastated this fucking phone. Just fucking, I wrecked it. Yeah. Alright guys, if you enjoyed that video, like, comment, subscribe. Maybe you can do my intro better. Make your own. I just launched a competition for, well, a challenge, I guess, or a competition, same difference, for my intro. If you guys don't like my intro and think you can make a better one, do it and send it to me for me to view it under the hashtag YouTube intro. I'm not going to explain it. Just go and check out the video. It's on my channel. I posted it a couple days ago. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, add me on Snapchat, all that good stuff, all in the description below. But yeah guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace. You go around using it, there's no dead screen. There's no dead spots. And god damn it. God damn it, Gabe. God damn it. Put Grindr on my phone. God damn it. It makes my videos hard. It makes my videos harder. I have to restart again. God damn it. Alright, guys. Facebook. Why? Facebook. Why do you have to... Where's the crack?